Welcome back to the Party's Over podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Donaghy. Back on my co-host, as always, Jonathan Marlboro Red Stolke. How are you, John?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'd like to preface this episode with a formal apology to Tom Segura. Apparently, last episode, I stole one of his skits. That's my bad. I listen to his stuff as I fall asleep because it's not very funny and it puts me to sleep. So that's on me. I probably had it on the subconscious, and I'd like to apologize for that.
I gotta disagree. I think his stuff is pretty funny.
Well, it's obviously got to be funny enough for me to want to steal it. So
True.
Maybe I'm just not giving Tom Segura enough credit.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, what if he's one of our 10 listeners and he hears this? He might be very upset.
I think if Tom Segura dissed us on his show, that would be the best publicity we could possibly get.
I agree. Yeah, that'd be good.
Maybe we should steal his stuff harder, actually.
Just repeat all of his things.
Anyways, but on a serious note, I wanted to talk about this time I was on a field trip with my high school Russian class. That was
a Bert Kreischer joke.
Yeah, it was a joke as to stealing Bert Kreischer's only other joke, yeah.
His one joke.
Yeah. But man,
and taking his shirt off.
What a good joke it is.
Hey, that guy's cool too. He's funny sometimes.
He was funny one time when I was in middle school.
He's funny with other comedians around him to play off. I don't love his solo stand-up.
Yeah.
I'd go watch him though. I still enjoy it enough that I would go see him live, you know?
I watched his... Have you seen the movie they made about his joke?
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, that was actually one of the worst hours of my life. And I was sitting there like, it's going to get better. It didn't.
Yeah, that was a flop.
Yeah.
They hyped it up real big too.
Yeah.
Not a good movie for Mark Hamill either.
Yeah.
Dat boy.
That's a real bummer for him, though.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I got through the whole thing, which I don't do with all movies, but I would not go back again.
I did not get through the whole thing.
Like National Treasure, I'd probably watch that 100 times. I'd watch it 100 more in a row. Great movie. Not The Machine.
Yeah.
It was not good. I feel like it could have been real good. It just, I don't know if it was the director or what. It just wasn't
I think
great.
if I had to take a wild guess, it was probably the comedian.
You think they gave him a lot of power?
I got no idea.
In the writing?
I don't know.
I guess I don't know. It's been a while since I've produced a movie, so I'm not sure.
Really? So
what his role was.
I take it Texas Red, the Ballad of John Stolke, is not going to be coming to theaters anytime soon?
No, they figured it would be just too enthralling, and
I hate when that happens.
People wouldn't be able to handle it. It would be too culturally significant. They thought the podcast would take off at too big of heights, so they canned it for now.
That's too bad, man.
They're planning to wait for the alien invasion so that a lot of the movie theaters will shut down, and then it won't have such as big of an impact.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, but keep an eye out.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Will do.
For the last episode, we got a interactive response on Spotify.
Oh, what did we get?
From Meg. She said, Donnie, I got your back with the Hardy Boys. You're not the only one.
Thank you, Meg.
I don't really remember what we were talking about.
Dude, it's been so long, and I don't listen to our podcasts again because they're not very good.
Well, I have to since I'm cutting the video now.
That's fair.
Which is excruciating because it takes like 4 hours.
Well, you're doing the good stuff.
Yeah. We got to start making clips and stuff. What else do we have on the docket for today? Willie Nelson's 152nd album came out yesterday, so that's awesome.
Is it good?
I liked it, but
Is he still old?
Yeah.
That's too bad. He's got to work on that one.
There's some good ass songs in there though.
Is that the one about like illegal immigrants?
One of them. One of the songs. Well, it's not about illegal immigrants. It's about a border patrol agent. He didn't write that. He just sang it. And it was not in response to the current or the recent border crisis. He actually recorded it before that. Just happened to come out after the border crisis.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
It's
good though. I recommend. Give it a listen. What else? We wanted to talk about Harry Baals.
Yes, the
former mayor of Indiana. Fort Wayne, sorry.
Yeah, he was an old gentleman. His name was Harold Baals. Baals with 2 A's.
I hear they did a vote for like a community center name or something.
Yeah.
They picked that name and then they rescinded it.
Yeah. Well, you really can't name I think it was like it was something major, not like a community center. I can't remember what it was, but you really can't have like the Harry Baals Memorial Library. It's just too.
Then why did they give it as an option?
I don't think
were they like, oh, this would be silly. Nobody will vote for this.
I don't think that they did. I think it was like submit your votes, and then Harry Baals won by a landslide. It's kind of like when they said you can name that school, and it was like Schoolie McSchoolface that won.
Yeah. also when McDonald's did a thing trying to get people to vote for a new burger and they like named it Girth and it was just like 8 patties. I don't know if you remember that.
I do not remember that.
That might have just been a Reddit meme, but
people got to stop
happy.
Trusting the general public to vote on things because
Yeah.
we hate you all.
Yeah, that'd be a good call. But the Indiana thing kind of really bothers me a lot because it's like, all right, we're going to be democratic about this. You guys can pick the name, and then they pick the name and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, what is this, fucking China?
Honestly, I think the fact that it was so unanimously named after a Fort Wayne mayor and not like, I don't know.
You?
If they named it after me, frankly, they don't have the funding to make a building that glorious. Let's just be honest
That's
here.
fair. Okay. What were you saying though? You were going somewhere.
Like, I think they should be pretty happy we named it. We opted for a former mayor and not like Adolf Hitler or something like that. You know?
Why would they have named it that?
Well, like
Who are other notable people from Fort Wayne?
That NFL Hall of Famer. His name is Rob. I can't remember his last name.
List of people from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I hope it's just all of them. We got Bill Blass, the fashion designer, of course.
Yes, that guy.
George Washington Whistler.
Isn't he the guy who invented peanut butter?
No, that's George Washington Carver.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, George Washington Whistler was a railroad engineer. I don't know how you didn't know that.
No, Philo Foyle, the inventor of the TV.
Ah, yes, of course.
Okay. I was trying to contribute to the conversation, and here I am being shamed for knowing who Philo Foyle is.
What's his name?
Philo Foyle.
Philo?
Fiolfoyle.
I'm not getting a lot of results. Think you're making shit up.
I'm not. This is look up who invented the TV. Maybe it's not Philo Foyle. Maybe it's another silly name. But I'm pretty sure it's Philo Foyle.
Philo Farnsworth.
Oh, my bad.
That's a name. Let's delve into him. Is he really from Fort Wayne?
Yeah.
Are you gaslighting us? Are you gaslighting our 10 listeners? Do you know what this could do to the economy?
To Meg? Yeah.
To Meg. Born in Beaver, Utah.
Oh, okay.
Died in Holiday, Utah.
Is he really not from Fort Wayne? He's on the Wikipedia page for people from Fort Wayne.
I guess they're lying to you, man.
Well,
he's probably just a morm.
hey, this is my second bout of lying in 2 episodes. This is not a good look for me, man.
Maybe maybe there's a different guy named Philo who invented the TV that is from Fort Wayne.
Look it up. I swear I'm not making this up. Is he from Fort Wayne at any period of time in his life? Did he invent it in Fort Wayne?
Maybe. Jane Pauley, if you're watching television, you can thank the inventor Philo Farnsworth and the work he did in Fort Wayne, Indiana. In 1939, Farnsworth began mass producing television transmitters, receivers, TV cameras, and radios at his Farnsworth Radio and Television Corporation in Fort Wayne.
Okay.
Why did he was like, I'm from Utah, but I think I'm going to go do all my notable work in Fort Wayne and then go back to Utah. That makes sense.
Well, if he's a radio guy, Harris had been based out of there since like they were founded.
I guess Indiana's kind of central. That makes sense. Harris,
the radio company? You've never seen one of those giant green block radios that we use?
No, unfortunately, I was. Oh, those.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
That's Harris.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
In Fort Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
Why is the economy so bad in Fort Wayne?
I don't think it is. I think it's actually a pretty... I mean, it has poor areas.
Why is it
what
such
city doesn't?
Why is it such a abysmal town?
I think... Are you thinking of a... Well, I mean, like, every major city has abysmal areas.
Wasn't Fort Wayne like one of the most dangerous cities a couple years ago?
Oh, that was in, like, a couple of years ago. Yeah. Like,
okay, it's really turned it around since?
Yeah, it did.
Interesting.
I mean, you figure it's not a very big city, so how many people can you have to kill before it gets safe? Not a lot.
That's fair. Not a lot of super notable people from Fort Wayne.
Isn't there a guy named like Rob Harrison? He's an NFL Hall of Famer.
Rod Woodson.
Well, whatever.
Yeah,
We got
he's fairly notable.
Charlie Sheen's ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah,
didn't you know her?
I knew her sister. We went to high school together.
That's good.
Um,
Wasn't she a stripper? The girlfriend, not the one you knew.
No, she's the Charlie Sheen's ex-girlfriend was a porn star. Yeah.
How foolish of me! I apologize.
Yeah, your face is real red, redder than usual. I see.
That's pretty red.
It's a ginger joke.
That was almost on the Tom Segura level of embarrassing.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of guys.
Nope.
They do put Philo Farnsworth on there, which feels wrong.
Yeah, a little bit.
Really, the only notable one is Harry Baals.
Tech 9,
Is he from Fort Wayne?
No, but his manager is. So basically the same thing.
Harry Baals, there he is. American politician who was the Republican mayor of Fort Wayne, Indiana from 34 to 47 and 51 until his death in 54. What's up with them taking political positions and then dying in them? Like, what is the pull of that? Like Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
What led that man to be like, you know what? I'm going to die soon. I'd like to be the president, instead of just like retiring with his hundreds of millions of dollars on, I assume, one of his many estates.
I have no idea.
What's the? I don't get the pull. I don't get the want.
I don't know. I'm not a politician, man.
Whack. You're not?
Nope.
Interesting.
My mayoral campaign did not fare well.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I had done all the paperwork to run for city council in Center Point when I was 18, and then decided to move instead. That was fun.
Should have ran, man.
I was on the Planning and Zoning Commission for like 3 months.
Nice,
That's
dude.
cool.
You're going places.
Yeah, man. Have you ever considered bare knuckle boxing?
Funny you should mention that. I have. I was watching it last night, and I was like, wow, these guys, they're not good. I think if I really put the grind to it, I could be at least entry-level competitive in like 3 years.
Isn't bare knuckle like mostly face shots?
Yes. Yeah, it's really bloody and just like unsettling to watch. They're just like these dudes look like they've been hit by cars when it's all said and done.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
You have a child.
I do.
And you want more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to like be around for them when you're like 40?
You know, there comes a time in your life where you got to choose. Do you want your children to be well-adjusted and happy, or funny with good stories?
Well, what would make them funny with good stories about you just getting your face bashed in by
Hey,
bare
did I ever
knuckles?
tell you about the time my dad got CTE and slowly went insane? Started pulling out his own teeth. It was crazy. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
dude. Damn right it
That's
is.
my bad. I didn't see that angle.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I really can't think of a single way it goes wrong.
If you start bare knuckle boxing, I will go to all of your matches with like a "I'm with dumbass" shirt that has a picture of your face and like a 1-up foam finger, and I will get drunk as shit and go wild. I will be your biggest
Hell
supporter.
yeah. I appreciate that, dude.
I'll heckle your opponents. I'll like throw Skittles at them. I would assume if you sat ringside for like thousands of boxing matches and tried to throw Skittles in a guy's butt crack, eventually you would get in if they don't throw you out.
You probably get pretty good at it. I bet you
You'd think,
you
right?
could get a real zinger and start hitting eyeballs. That'd be perfect.
I don't want eyeballs. I want people to get done getting the shit beat out of them and then just find Skittles in their butt. What is this? Why do I have a soft, melted Skittle in my ass crack?
Yeah, that's
Like, what if they don't even see it till the next day and they think it's a dingleberry and then it comes out
shut the fuck up.
and it's a Skittle?
Please stop.
What if it was a sour Skittle? Maybe it would like, maybe it would tingle.
Please stop.
Why?
This is horrible.
Why do you want to do bare knuckle boxing?
I think it looks like fun, man. Just like dudes punching other dudes without gloves on. Yeah, man.
But you get hurt so fast.
Well, you get hurt fast doing anything noteworthy.
That's not true.
Name a single thing that you don't get hurt fast. Do you think Stephen King doesn't have a raging carpal tunnel?
Probably not.
Guarantee he does. Probably can't even move his hands. Just
I'm not
just
even
little
going to look that up.
clubs. Just
I doubt it.
pretty sure.
I don't think so. What
Or-
about other notable people? Anderson Cooper. I don't really like him, but he's notable. He doesn't seem like he's gotten hurt too much.
He's well, Anderson Cooper's a little bit different because he had a vast fitting fortune lean back on.
He's a Vanderbilt. That's
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah. So really, he didn't need to get hurt in the process. He could just kind of, like, honestly, you think about where he started versus where he's at. He's kind of on a downward trend.
I mean, he's got a lot of money.
Yeah, but he's also, you know, he has white hair. Let's be honest here, dude.
He does have white
That's
hair.
not where we want to be in life.
I suppose. What about Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Didn't Lil Wayne get shot like a bunch of times?
No, I don't know.
He's been to prison many, many times.
Has he?
Yes.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I thought he was a sweet guy.
Yeah. I think
He runs out of the tunnel with the Packers sometimes.
Does he really?
Yeah. Oh, the big Packers fan.
Yeah.
Don't know why. He's from like Louisiana, but I apologize, Lil Wayne. I was not trying to
Imagine.
disrespect your name.
Just you're at the Packers tunnel. You're waiting to see like Clay Matthews run out, and you just hear "Wheezy baby."
It's really funny to watch too because he's like 5'1".
Yeah.
Like, he's a very small man, and he runs out next to professional football players. He's like half the size of them. What's going on here? Who's that guy?
What do they chant when Packers come out? It's like "Go Pack Go" or something.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Or are they just making unintelligible noises?
I think they just scream.
Oh, okay. And then over all those streams, just a high pitched "Young Moolah."
Wheezy baby.
The entire stadium goes silent. All you hear is the sound of a lighter flicking right before everyone runs out. That'd be awesome, dude. That'd be fucking awesome.
So you're gonna be a Packers fan now that you know that Lil Wayne is?
Oh no, I will spit on Lil Wayne's grave. Now that
You
I
could
know
be called
he's-
Big Wayne because you're from Fort Wayne.
And I'm large. I see what you did
yeah,
there.
You're tall.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a big guy. That'd be cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Or
Lil
like-
Wayne and Big Wayne running out together.
Yeah, no, I gotta leave the market open for other Waynes. Like there can't just be two. He can be Lil Wayne. I'll be Skinny Wayne. We gotta get a guy Fat Wayne.
Well, there could be like a medium Wayne.
Yeah, Average Wayne.
So you could be Big Wayne. Then,
Yeah.
then it would complete the trifecta. You get just a normal guy that's like slightly above average Wayne.
Yeah.
You guys could start a group.
We get the singer from the '90s rock band Ween. They can be Weens and Waynes. You know.
You get Wayne Gretzky.
Is it Weens and Waxes? Why did I always
I don't
Waxes and Waynes? I don't know.
know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's an expression for like comes and goes. You know.
Huh.
I thought it was Weens and Waynes, but that doesn't make any sense. I think it's
That
Wax.
sounds right.
I think it's Waxes and Waynes or Weens and Waxes.
Somewhere in there.
I don't know. There's a Ween in
Waxes
there.
and Waynes. Let's Google it.
It's also on the moon cycles. This is really riveting stuff, dude. Still wonder where that podcast hasn't taken off yet.
I know, man. It's Wax and Wayne.
Wax and Wayne?
Or the Cambridge English Dictionary has Wax and Wayne in it, so probably that.
Cool beans, dude. Cool
Oh,
beans.
yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Lil Wayne? Packers?
Bare knuckle boxing.
Bare knuckle boxing. And guys who have had to suffer for their art. Look at Van Gogh. Cut off his ears. Went insane.
Well, that's just because he was insane. I think that's also why his art was so good.
No.
No?
He was just a guy, really. And then he realized he would never be anything if he didn't cut off his own ears and go insane.
He wasn't even like big in his lifetime, right? His work became big after his death.
You got to understand, guys like me and Van Gogh, we played the big game. We're looking into the future when we make our choices.
Okay.
And I can't expect someone like you to understand the full depth of the plan.
Sure.
But
What is the full depth of the plan?
uh,
Run it for me.
slowly go insane? He already took the whole ears thing, so I got to go with something crazy, like, I don't know, my left arm. And then...
Well, that seems like it would make boxing significantly harder.
but that would make it all the more impressive.
If you're just throwing right hooks the whole time.
Yeah, dude. And they're
Half
like...
the ability to block.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It would be crazy.
Hmm.
Legendary stuff right there.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Like I said,
It actually seems like a bad idea.
I wouldn't
think.
expect someone like you to really understand the depth I'm planning at here,
Interesting.
but it's going to be great.
Okay. I look forward to it. Again, I will be there with my foam finger and my I'm with stupid shirt.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a good time. You let me know.
I will do. Will do.
You want to go to midget wrestling next time it's in town?
Yes, I do. I was so pissed I didn't go to it when it came through town.
It's been through town like twice since we've been here.
Has
Since
it really?
Since I've been
I've
here.
only seen it once, but next time it happens, yes, I do.
Let's do it. It's really the only notable thing that comes through Jacksonville.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like Steel Panther, the glam metal band.
You know I love me some glam metal.
I know you do, John, but they're coming through in September, I think, and you best believe I'm going to be there.
Where's it at?
In Jacksonville, not even like Charlotte or anything crazy. It's going through Jacksonville. So that's how you know that their career is going to great places.
Is it going through Jacksonville or is it going to like Lejeune?
I have
Is
no
it like
idea.
an MCCS event?
I really cannot imagine that MCCS would bring on this particular band. If
Are
you
they
know
bad or are they awful? Like awful as in like morals.
You know their hit song, I'm trying to think of like really, really vulgar ones, but like I'm also trying to think of a one that's not so vulgar that I can't say because my mother listens to the podcast. You know
What's
what I mean?
their name? Rhinestone Panthers?
Steel Panther.
Steel Panther.
You know their songs, Glory Hole, Bukake Tears. What else? 17 Girls in a Row. Just these are all the values that the Marine Corps really pushes when they have their tours.
Asian Hooker.
Yeah.
Girl from Oklahoma. That could be a Merle Haggard song. Community Property.
Yeah.
Glory Hole, 17 Girls in a Row. Party All Day.
Poontang Boomerang. That's
of course.
good,
Yeah. One of my favorites.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah. Nothing like a good old listen to Poontang Boomerang.
Yeah, but like in all seriousness, I am so excited because they came through Fort Wayne like every year whenever I was a kid, and I could never go.
Do you actually want to go to this?
Yeah, I'm being so serious right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was driving, or no, my wife was driving, and I was scrolling through my phone, and it popped up, and I was like, "We are going to this," and I like shoved it in her face while she was driving, and we swerved through like 4 lanes of traffic, took out a family. It was rough, but you know,
so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. They've been looking for the people that did that.
I got a bunch of these stupid bumper stickers on my car, and now every time I drive like an absolute asshole, I realize, like, wait a minute, my car is now super recognizable.
Did you do that, or did your wife do that?
What?
The bumper stickers.
Well, I did it.
Okay.
Yeah. She also had bumper stickers, but mine are better and more cooler.
Give me some examples.
I have one with a picture of Ted Cruz. It says, "This man ate my son." Yeah.
That's I do want that one.
I have one that says, "I'm a gay vet," and that's funny because we live in a very veteran-centric area. Everyone's driving around with like their Marine Corps, 25 years retired. My son received a Purple Heart so you could be free. I didn't get shot 9 times in Fallujah State for you to kneel for the anthem.
Do you want people to think you're gay?
Well, it did occur to me that, like, oh, shit, people might now think I'm gay. But, like, I also have a sticker that says I'm 9 years old. So, like, you're gonna.
But the gay one makes more sense.
You're gonna believe the gay one.
6'6" guy getting out of a car.
You're gonna. So I have a son that implies Ted Cruz is a cannibal.
Well, everybody knows that.
Yeah,
he's the son of the Zodiac Killer.
I thought he was the Zodiac Killer.
I don't think he's old enough.
Oh, okay. You know, I got one implying Ted Cruz is a cannibal. Another one that says, like, I'm 9 years old. I can't remember the other ones, but they imply a series of rather outlandish things. And then they're like, wait a minute, the gay one, that's got to be truthful and serious. Look at this car that radiates seriousness.
I suppose. Or they'll just be like, I'm a 65-year-old man. That guy's gay.
Yeah.
Might be more the route.
I think that's more the route that they would take, but, you know.
What are some examples of the ones that your wife has?
She has one of a corn dog with a wiener dog head. It's kind of like it kind of like goes from being a picture of a corn dog to being of a dashed hound.
Hell yeah.
One says
dachshunds fuck.
Yeah, they do.
They're fucking cute.
Apparently, they're called dachshunds now and not dashed hounds. This is news to me.
They were never called dashed hounds.
They're spelled dashed hounds, so everyone else can
say
off.
It correctly.
Germans, man, what do they know?
They know how to throw a good Holocaust. That's for sure.
Can't say that. You know what's interesting?
I'm not saying the Holocaust was good. I'm just saying they were efficient at it. It was terrible, but as far as they go, they did it well. Tell me I'm wrong. But based on your recounting of you and your wife's bumper stickers, I think hers are better. A dachshund that turns into a corn dog is way funnier. I do like the Ted Cruz one.
Thank you.
I've seen that before, and I want one.
I saw one the other day that I needed, not wanted. Oh, it was a picture of a guy screaming while he was driving in a car with Obama, and Lightning McQueen was tailgating him and said, "No, Obama, please, I don't want to go to Brazil." And I was like, I need that.
What's the Brazil reference?
I don't fucking know.
It's funny as fuck, though.
Yeah, it is.
Should I get one that says Willie Nelson is my co-pilot or Willie Nelson for president? You can tighten that.
Why not both?
I don't want both. Then they're going to think I'm weird.
What if you got one that said my other ride is Willie Nelson?
No. No, thank you. If you take it off and twist it, it tightens.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
It's a flawed feature in these mics. Or the mic holder. Yeah. But that's how it's done.
Pretty cool stuff, dude.
I think we should can the podcast idea and switch our YouTube channel to exclusively explaining how to use this very cheap mic holder.
It's got a lot of
Different ways to hack it. You know, for example, you can talk like an old-timey radio host with the mic upside down. Like, in this corner, we've got Kyle Donaghy. He's going to hit a guy. Okay, we're back. We had technical difficulties because I guess God hates old-timey radio announcers. So here we are. We're back. What were we talking about? Oh, yes.
The many features of microphone, old-timey radio hosts. Hey, what would you think would be the best sport to be an old-timey radio host for?
Ooh. Like funniest or most period accurate? Period accurate, probably boxing is what comes to mind.
I just think like most fun. Say you could, all the sports that you had old time. Well, we'll leave up to modern sports.
Volleyball. Yeah.
That would be, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Hit me with your volleyball.
Oh, heavens.
Old timey. Yeah. Get that good mic flip.
Please don't turn off. I haven't watched volleyball in ever. So a girl on the left hits it, and another girl hits it, and they pass it to the right, and they hit it again, and they try to spike it, but it's recovered. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much about volleyball, but I think it'd be funny.
I think tennis would be a lot of fun. Same vein.
Yeah, same concept. Tennis example.
I don't know. Williams to Jones. Back to Williams. Back to Jones. Back to Williams. Back to Jones. Williams spikes it. Straight to Jones. Jones returns. Back to Williams. Williams misses the shot. Here we go. It's Jones' serve. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Sure.
Or
would you like to take videos of professional tennis and volleyball and then overlay our sound on it with old-timey radio talk?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
What if we this could be a fun one, a little fun game for us, right? We'll take audio bites.
Okay.
For the podcast. Do you hear children screaming?
I think it's the cats.
Okay.
I thought it was the door for a second, which concerned me. But
just background noise, folks. Then we'll do. You remember that game we were gonna play? Western novel or gay cowboy erotica?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. Except it'll be tennis match or gay porn soundbite.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be a real winner. What you doing?
Looking up the names of westerns and gay porns.
Okay, well.
And then I'm going to quiz you.
We're going to do this? All right, bring it on.
While I'm finding the Wikipedia, gay pulp fiction, there we go. What was your idea for a competition between one of us and Samantha?
Oh, yeah, it would be a manliness quiz. So I would put up a questionnaire. Me and ChatGPT, we work together to make a perfect quiz to determine the manliest dude in the room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to blow her out of the water. We'll see. We could also do like gardening and kitchen stuff too to prove that not only am I a better man than her, but also a better woman. That could be fun.
That could be pretty funny.
All right. Never the Same Again.
Ooh.
Western or gay book?
I'm going to say a real Western.
Gay.
Fuck.
I'm having a hard time finding the gay books. I see Chuck Tingle comes up.
Chuck Tingle? Is he a gay author?
I don't know.
Does he write the gay eroticas or the westerns?
He came up with gay, so I'm going to go with the gay eroticas.
Okay.
We might need to do a little more.
I think this is
back work before this
is a thing that requires prep time.
I'm not finding a comprehensive list. I'm finding authors, and I don't want to go into specific authors because.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, when I was doing the research for this, my Amazon recommendations got just destroyed. So be careful. Tread lightly on that one,
That's fair. How about Down the Long Hills, Western or gay?
Western.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you already know that one?
No. I didn't want to imagine what the long hills would be, so I just had to hope it was.
That's fair. Next episode we can do
erotica versus.
Yeah, I'll get a decent list.
All right, let's
and I'll
go.
quiz you.
For sure. You want to start doing like fun little, actually planned out games? I think that could be a lot more fun to listen to than just like
handstands or something.
Yeah, like if we just turned off all the mics and had a recording of us doing handstands but with no audio.
For like an hour and a half?
Yeah,
That could be fun.
perfect.
That's the kind of shit that would have gone viral in like 2010
Yeah.
for no reason. Yeah, we can do that.
Cool.
That sounds fun. Are we going to invite people for the games or just do it ourselves?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Or both?
Or both.
Okay.
We can do both.
Very well. I had something I wanted to talk about. but I
How
can't
much
remember.
money, full force,
Mhm.
punch a toddler?
Me?
Yeah.
How hard of a punch?
Full force. Hey,
Full force punch. Ooh. How's the toddler? We talking like just learning to walk 1-year-old, or are we talking like a 4-year-old?
No, we're saying just learn to walk. Just for the sake of this argument, we're going to say no permanent damage will come, but this child will not have a good time.
$1.5 million.
$1.5 million?
Yeah, you?
I think that's reasonable.
Because like then I can pay off the legal fees for assaulting the toddler,
Yeah.
but still have some money left over.
Well, I don't know. If I'm not kid's parents, I'm coming for the full $1.5 million, you know?
Well, they don't have to know about it. They could just think
That's-
I punched them for fun, and I'd be like, all right, I'll give you $500,000.
You know what? That would do the trick for me.
Yeah. Assuming the parents aren't rich, so you got to pick the kid wisely.
Yeah.
You got to pick a poor kid to punch.
What's your ideal kid punching demographic?
I don't care about the demographic.
Oh, okay.
I just care about the
Just gotta be poor.
the wealth of the parents.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay. That's
the,
true.
The poorer you are, the easier you're bought off.
That's true. Yeah.
You punch Elon Musk's kid,
Yeah.
You're
You're
fucked.
You're not getting out of there.
you punch.
Your neighbor lady's kids?
Yeah.
I think $30.
Well,
will-
they're
will
like
get you out of
40,
that
but
one.
yeah, she's back. The neighbor lady's kid is back. They stand in the front yard and yell "fuck" back and forth for like an hour and a half. It's
Yeah.
great.
Who's this?
I love living here.
Who's this guy I've been seeing? He's like usually shirtless, shoulder length hair, kind of just wandering around.
Oh, that's we call him homeless Jesus.
Homeless Jesus.
Yeah, or
I think-
Jesus guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks. The guy that ran up and was like, "You got tinfoil?" You were here for that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "You got tinfoil about this big?" And I was like, "I'm not supporting your meth enterprise. Please go away."
I think that's reasonable.
And he did. Yeah, I do my best to glare at them, but sometimes they still just like wander into my yard when I'm in the garden. It's like, obviously, I'm not doing well enough. I think I may have said this on here. I may have said it in the shop. I can't remember. I'm going to buy a chest strap for my Glock. So it's just out there when I'm in the garden, because you can open carry in North Carolina without any sort of permit. So that way, when those people walk up to me, I can just like unstrap it and hold it and be like, "What's up? What can I help you with?" You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty natural stuff.
Yeah. They're all afraid of Kim, though, so that's good. And Kim has a very scary bark.
Yeah, Kim's an intimidating creature.
Yeah.
I love North Carolina's open carry laws because, like, dudes are walking around the food line. It's Sunday at 9 in the morning. They got a Glock on each hip. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
My favorite is the one that's the guys that are like tall but real soft and have guns and like cowboy boots. Like you're at fucking Walmart, dude. What's your plan here? They walk like this, but they're like have tiny arms. Yeah, I enjoy those people a lot. They make me happy.
I don't see the point. Like, wait, if you're doing, like, if I'm going to, I don't know, pick up, I'm getting things off Facebook Marketplace when we first moved in, I would usually take something there because, like, you never know. But, like,
Did you open carry?
Yes.
We're recording videos.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like if you open carry to somebody's house, that's kind of fucked up. Like, hey, I'm here to buy your TV. It's like when that cop put his hand on my gun when he responded to a call to my house.
You put his hand on your gun?
On his gun.
Mm.
Yeah, I called after that guy just wandered into my house, and he showed up, and I walked outside, and he was like, "What are you doing here?" Like, I'm fucking living, getting ready for work, bitch. Then he waddled over to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, we got some top tier cops here.
Yeah, they're good. Their response time was insane. They're like, for reference, they're probably 3/4 of a mile down the road is their little headquarters shop. It only took them like 25 minutes to get here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice,
dude,
nice.
that response was impeccable. Jacksonville's finest.
I know this. Well, like, I know of this dude who knows of this dude, and he on Memorial Day, one of his like neighbors blew his hand off with a firework.
Was it Justin Tuck, the NFL defensive end?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it's not.
He also did that.
Oh, and like homie ran out there, did his cool first aid guy stuff, and then it took the ambulance like almost an hour to show up from point of call.
4th of July?
No, Memorial Day, like Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not super unreasonable. I assume a lot of people blow themselves up on Memorial Day.
I suppose that's fair.
Whether on purpose or not.
The really cool thing here, like, if you're in an ambulance in the Jacksonville vicinity, good luck, kiddo, because they don't care.
Yeah, this place isn't great.
Yeah.
That's good. I was at work last week, and a guy came up to me and asked about my fencing issue. He's like, they really won't let you build a 6-foot fence? What?
Fencing? Like the...
No, like the fence I went to build. Unfortunately, it was not about my professional fencing career. Yeah. Like, why do you listen to my podcast? Why do you know about that? And he's like, no, Brown told me. It's one of my coworkers. I don't have a podcast. That was a joke. I don't want the people I work with to know about this.
I think you're the real issue here.
How's that?
Because I tell everybody I meet.
Okay.
And you're like, not them. They're not a good enough listener.
It's not that they're good listeners. I just don't want to get made fun of for it. Like, I'm not opposed to getting made fun of, but not at work. I'm at work. I'm not in a good mood. I'm just there and angry. I don't want people to be like, hey, you talked about something stupid.
That's fair.
And I'll be like, I'll stab you. That doesn't sound fun.
That's fair. Fair. Last week, some dude called me a bitch at work. Not even one of my coworkers, just a guy there who was there to get stuff. Called me a bitch.
Why did you do that?
Well, to be fair.
Were you being a bitch?
Not a bitch. Well, bitch isn't the word I would use.
What word would you use?
Well, some dude called me an asshole, and I was like, that's fair. That's fair. But a bitch, just like, there's an element there that I wouldn't say
implies you're a bitch?
Yeah. I
was fucked up.
I was pretty clearly being an asshole, not a bitch, you know? Not the same thing.
Sure.
And, yeah.
What were you... Can you share what you were doing to get you called a bitch?
I didn't even remember.
Were you being a bitch?
No. Oh, that's right. I called one of his friends a piece of shit. So
he was just butthurt.
Well, yeah, and then but he waited till I walked away and he thought I couldn't hear him, and he's like, "That guy's a bitch." And then I went over there and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Nothing. I didn't say anything." I was like, you're the real bitch here. So I got the moral high ground.
Did you say that?
No. No. I sent him on his way, and then he came back yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, aren't you the guy who called me a bitch?" And he was like, "No, it wasn't me. No." And I was like, "Wow,
what a bitch."
That was convincing.
What rank is this guy?
Fuck if I know, dude.
Okay. You should have gone up to him and been like, "Excuse you, sir, I am not a female dog. Are you confused about the female language?" And then he would have gotten confused because he's probably stupid.
What I want is just like a flashbang.
Why?
Just to throw it at people when they annoy me.
I see.
I think that'd be nice.
You know what's the worst is when you wake up in the night and check your phone and it's on like full brightness and you get flashbanged.
I suppose, yeah.
That's not fun. It's not. I guess it's not the worst thing, but
I think you know what the actual worst is. You know when you wake up at night to grab your phone and instead you grab your flashbang.
I fucking hate it when that happens.
Yeah, that's always
that's the worst.
Gets me every time.
Yeah, man. I hate that. I hate it when I mistake my flashbang. What else we got?
I don't know. What are the occupations where I could throw flashbangs regularly, you think? 'Cause that'd be a fun little perk of the job.
I don't know, like Vietnam era Marine.
Yeah. That'd be pretty fun.
What? I don't think those guys had fun really at all.
Most of them died horribly.
I don't know, most of them died.
A good portion.
A lot of them died. I think the ones that didn't die came back thinking it was not the most fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched Rambo. He seemed to be having a pretty good time.
Well, Rambo is in fact fictional. So that might be part of it. No?
I don't think you're correct. No.
They just all had the Rambo experience over there?
Yeah. Yep.
Good time for all?
Okay.
Yeah. Good
He won 2 medals of honor. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Very good.
So put some respect on his name.
I've never seen Rambo.
Apparently it was a book first.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not a biography, to be clear. Yeah.
Was it a good book?
I don't know. I've never read the book.
Why not?
The first Rambo is pretty pretty slow. It was just kind of chasing a guy through the woods.
What's slow about that? Super fun.
And then they were like, you know who that is? That's John Rambo. He killed a bunch of guys. He's like, I don't care how many guys he killed. He killed my guys. Like, your guys were beating him for being homeless. He was like, he should have thought of that before he was homeless. And that was kind of the gist of the movie.
You're not doing a good job of selling it.
Well, like, trust me, it's really good.
Take your word for
He
it.
like shot down a helicopter with a bow and arrow. You know, as you do.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Very good.
Or it might have been a rock.
Just like threw a rock at it?
I think so, yeah.
In the engine or just like at the aircraft?
I think he just threw a rock through the window, hit the pilot, and it crashed. If I recall.
Just one pilot?
Yeah.
Couldn't the other one just steer it?
Well,
pilot it?
No, because there's a guy and they're shooting at him. I don't know if he had a co-pilot or what, but like...
Seems like these guys have poor tactics.
Well, you know, they started off, they thought they were just hunting for a schmuck who punched a guy. Little did they know, that schmuck...
Was he the schmuck?
Was Sergeant First Class John Rambo. So
My stars.
Yeah.
Did he like David and Goliath sling it at the guy? Or did he just chuck it?
No, he's, if I recall correctly, he was hanging off the side of a mountain. He was free climbing, obviously. And he just grabbed it off the mountain and threw it.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
That's much more realistic. I was worried that he might have had like a rock launcher or something, which would just be silly. That wouldn't be cinematic.
Get your head out of your ass, dude.
Cinematically accurate. So that's a good call by them.
And then kind of just escalated from there. You know, first he like killed a small police force.
What?
Yeah, that's
the whole police force?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, he killed them all because one guy was. They arrested him for being a vagrant.
Was he a vagrant?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they.
Was this in Vietnam or in America?
No, this is in America. He had just left Vietnam, and then they arrested him for being a vagrant, and they sprayed him with a hose, and that gave him a flashback to when he was a prisoner of war. So he like punched a guy. I don't think he even killed him. I think he just hurt him kind of badly.
Okay.
And went on the run, and they were like, "We're gonna kill him." So they went out to kill him, but he actually killed them first.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Is that Rambo 1?
That was Rambo 1. That was Rambo First Blood Part 1.
Okay. First Blood Part 1?
Yeah.
Is there First Blood Part 2?
Yeah. That's whenever he gets picked up by his former colonel, the guy who came in to like speak on his behalf to the police force and be like, "You don't understand. Don't kill this guy. He's a badass." And they were like, "We're badasses." They were not badasses. They were in fact just killed.
In fact, he killed them all.
Yeah.
Indicating that they're not badasses.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Okay. Continue.
So then they were like, "Hey, you know all your buddies?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, they've all been captured back in Vietnam." And he was like, "Fuck." And then you know that mission in Call of Duty where you go in and rescue the prisoners of war in Vietnam?
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much did that, except instead of being a 10-minute Call of Duty mission, it was a 2.5-hour movie.
It's pretty drawn out.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then there was like 6 more. And then they recently made a movie called Rambo Last Blood where he's like 97 and he's just killing cartel guys.
It's the same guy?
Yeah.
Who plays Rambo?
Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah. It's like...
He's all right.
As an actor or as a person?
As an actor. I don't know him
He's
personally.
not a very good actor.
He's okay.
Let's just call a spade here.
No, he did real good in Rocky when he played himself.
He did really good in that movie where he played a guy from Philly who had a speech impediment, possible autism. Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was good. Enjoyed that a lot. Yeah. Did you know he still has the turtles from Rocky?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Not really notable, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd keep a turtle for 40 years. Actually, that's not true. If I had a turtle, I would love the shit out of it.
You would cherish that thing to the day you died.
Yeah. That's actually one of my plans is to get a tortoise, one of the ones that live like 150 years. So that way, when I'm dying, I can be like, "Here, child, this is your problem now." Die.
And they'll be like, "Thanks, Dad."
Exactly. I'll name it like Constantine or something.
Why not Kyle Donaghy?
I'm afraid that the implications from your license, or not your license plate, your bumper sticker would pass on to my turtle, and I don't want that.
You don't want a gay sticker or a gay tortoise?
Gay tortoise. I do not. I mean, I don't care about the sexual orientation of my tortoise, but I don't want him to shove it in my face. So. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Garden's growing.
Garden's growing?
Got a lot of tomatoes coming in.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. A couple Carolina Reapers growing, so I can throw those at the homeless people.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, a guy at work gave me a thing of tomatoes.
Okay.
Well, he gave it to another guy. See, what happened was this guy was like, we were all out there at our picnic table up front.
Sure.
Enjoying our lunch break in the sun.
Enjoying your tomatoes?
Well, no. This guy walked up and he was like, we were all having a conversation, and he goes, "My tomatoes are growing." And we're like, cool. So we got back to our conversation, and he was like, "Yep, we got about 5 or 6 tomato plants." We're like,
Okay.
yeah. We kept on talking, and he goes, "Hey, Jason." I mean, not Jason. This is a totally made up guy. He's like, You want some tomatoes?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm good." He's like, "We got 5 or 6 you can have." He goes, "No, I'm good." So "You got a garden though, don't you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't really like tomatoes." He goes, I'll bring you some tomato plants." He goes, "I really don't want your tomato plants." He goes, "I'll bring you the tomato plants. Don't you worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal." And he's like, "Okay, whatever, man. I don't want your tomato plants." The next day, he knocked on the door. Guess what he had in his hand?
Tomato plants.
Tomato plants. Yeah, can you believe it?
What a guy.
So he gave him the tomato plants, and he was like, "I don't want these tomato plants." And I was like, "I have a small bad garden. I'll take them." And he was like, "Okay." And then I left him at work for coming up on 3 weeks now. So
Are they still alive?
nope.
Why'd you take them?
Well, I had big plans, but they were.
Do you want tomato plants?
Oh no.
I've got like 20.
Okay.
They're just going to die.
You're?
The tomato plants.
Oh.
They've got like 20 in the garden and like 20 more
That's a lot
that
of
are still inside.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I always plant a lot, expecting a lot of them to die, but I'm really good at taking care of plants, so none of them ever die. So I just end up with too many tomatoes.
Don't you just hate when that happens?
Yeah, it's the worst. You sure you don't want any?
100%.
No, I'm just going to come plant them at your house anyways.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Now you got me. Wouldn't that be fun? Just go like middle of the night, till up somebody's yard, plant a flourishing garden, and leave.
I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that a lot. Is that illegal?
I don't know, but imagine how pissed you. Like, you got to find one of those guys who's like big about their lawn too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do like they cross hatch when they lawn mow. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We just go there with a tiller, well, like a manual one, not like one of the big like, loud electric ones. Entire thing. We till it up. We fertilize it. All natural fertilizer, of course, not animals. And then we plant just a flourishing garden.
See, not animals.
We are not animals.
Oh, okay.
Can't just be flinging chemicals in people's yards. That's fucked up.
Facts.
And we plant a really nice garden. We retime their sprinklers and everything. And we dip out in the woods. Then we wake up the next day, like, what is this bullshit?
What the hell?
Who tore up all my grass and put it in this pile of dirt? Because nothing will be growing there quite yet. He won't know. We'll be like, they just tore up all my grass. This is maniacal. And then, slowly but surely, a garden will start to grow. And I'll be like, what? Did they plant an entire garden in my yard? This is bullshit.
Well, if this person's so obsessed with their yard, wouldn't we assume that they would just immediately sod it back over? Angrily?
We will also break their hands.
Their hands?
Yeah. No sodding here.
Or do they just pay somebody else to sod it? Break those guys' hands too?
It's a vicious cycle
Just
until
break everybody in Jacksonville.
everyone in the greater North Carolina area has had their hands broken, including us.
This random guy got his yard violated, his hands broken, and somehow all the local lawn care companies had all their employees' hands broken on the same night. We do not know who did it. Good plan. You like it?
I really can't think of a single way it could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, I say we do it. Who do you want to start with? The neighbor?
No, I think they would enjoy it too much.
Yeah, I also don't think they would fix it. So
Yeah.
she is just the worst. She's got a tree now.
She has a tree?
Yeah, she planted a tree.
Oh.
It's what you guys thought was a ghost.
Oh, no, that scared the shit out of me that one night, though. Yeah. I walked outside and I saw a white thing blowing in the wind, and I was like,
To be clear, he's not talking about me.
yeah, it looked like an old timey ghost, from like the 1950s movies.
Okay.
And I was like, holy shit, they really do look like this. And then I realized it was a tree with a tarp over it, a sheet. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Little fun fact: the type of tree she planted is winter hardy. Did not need to be covered. She's just stupid, and I think on drugs as well. So
Well, you'll have that.
yeah,
They do tend to go hand in hand.
Mhm.
Stupid and on drugs.
yeah, I suppose.
Well, I guess on drugs and stupid. Not every stupid person is on drugs. Most people on drugs are stupid.
Yeah, I think once the drugs take over, you're stupid. You could start out smart and do drugs.
I've been watching a lot of Bridgerton, and in Bridgerton, the Queen of England does cocaine. So, yeah.
Is that historically accurate? Why are you watching Bridgerton? Isn't that like a soap opera?
Oh, it's a period piece about the societal ton in England in 1813. So
it's an old timey soap opera.
No, dude, come on. There's so much more to it than just that.
Are you watching this because you want to watch it, or is Sam making you watch it?
It's actually really good, though.
Really?
Yeah. They got like a nice little like aspect of mystery, so you're watching it, trying to figure out who's the one writing like the mysterious. So it starts off. There's this lady writing these mysterious letters. Okay. You know what I mean? And they're just like spilling everybody's gossip and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And at first I was like, "This is stupid," and I started watching it. I'm like, "But who is it though?" You know, because like it's got to be somebody you know. And then, yada yada yada. Things continue. There's a big reveal. And after the big reveal, they lost me, right? The big reveal, I kind of was like, okay, this is, I'm not really digging it. But they did, like, so I watched the first couple of episodes of the next season after the big reveal, and I wasn't really digging it. And then they added like a little bit of razzle dazzle into the season, and I was like, okay, well, you got to see where it goes.
Sure.
You got to see where it goes. So just last night we finished the other season, and I figured out where it goes, and I don't really know what this next season's going to hold, like, because, you know, after the big reveal, they lost me. They straight up lost me, but then they got it back. I'm very curious to see how they're going to do it this season. I've heard this season's the best season so far. I don't know if that's true or not. They're only like 6 episodes in out of an 8th episode.
Well, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Dude, I really am. Well, like, not right now. I'm kind of like, I just slid all the way back, but like for a second there, I was on the edge of my seat, just like gradually shifting forward and forward and forward. You know,
so you're hoping you'll pull you back.
I really hope so. Like it's been so good so far. Yeah.
My wife recently forced me to start watching Game of Thrones.
How you liking that? I watched that for the first season.
I like it quite a bit.
Do you?
I've been actively against watching it because they're a fucking hour long each,
and
there's a bunch of seasons. So I knew if I watched it, I would like it because everybody likes it. And now we're watching it, and it's going to be what I watch for like the next 4 months probably.
I started reading Game of Thrones, and I knew of a couple characters in my head, but like with them I could visualize the actual movie characters, you know?
Sure.
Or the show characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll watch an episode just so I can get a visualizer for all the characters. And then the first episode ended really, really good, and I was like, well,
oh shit.
Okay, I'll watch the second. I'll watch the second episode up to the point where I'm at in the book. And then I watched the entire second, third, and fourth episode. And I was like, well, at this point, I might as well just finish the season and read the book later. And then I finished the season. And I was like, well, I should probably start season 2. But season 2 started off a little bit dry. Because, like, you know, it's the first episode of the season. You can't really expect it to be, like, crazy right off the bat.
Sure. And? Did you keep watching?
No, I'm just, like, on episode 2 of season 2.
When was this?
Like, a month ago.
Oh, okay. So this wasn't a long time ago?
Yeah, and then Fallout came out. I watched that.
And then you got into Bridgerton. How is Fallout? I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. Have
you played the games?
I've never played the games.
I have played the games.
I played Fallout 4 for a while, but then it's like an open world game, and I just got kind of lost. So everywhere that I was just getting, I don't know how I got to this place, but apparently it was an area I shouldn't have been in the first place.
Okay.
So like every direction I went, I was getting killed horribly, and I was trapped.
That's fun.
Yeah, it really put a damper on my gaming experience.
Fallout 4 is a great game, though. Up there with like Red Dead and GTA. Do enjoy. Fallout, the most recent one sucked, though. I don't remember what it was called.
New Vegas?
I don't think New Vegas.
76?
76. I didn't even play it, but I watched a lot of reviews, and it looked pretty not fun.
I can't get into gaming, man. It's just not my bag.
I do specific games. I will binge them for like a week, and then I don't play anymore. Except Minecraft. I can fuck with Minecraft anytime, any place.
I like Grand Theft Auto. Pretty fun, because like, if I just don't want to do something, I can just veer into traffic, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how long can I run people over before someone kills me?
Yeah. Have you played Red Dead?
I started Red Dead. I never made it, like, because then I started watching something. I can't remember what. Probably Bridgerton. But I never made it to like the open world part. I'm still trapped in the middle of a snowy forest and like the story.
It takes like 10 minutes to get through that if you just power through.
Doesn't? Okay.
And then it gets so good. It's so much fun afterwards. That's what I did when I was stuck in Okinawa right before I left. Was binge play Red Dead, which I had been putting off for like 3 years. Good time.
I've heard it's a fantastic game. I should
a great
push
game.
through this first part.
Yeah, I hope to make a third one. I don't know where they would go with the story. You didn't know the story. But yeah, it's kind of a dead end. So it's a good game. Do you recommend? It's just Cowboy GTA.
I don't know. It's just not my bag, man.
I suppose. I'm not like a gamer. I'm not like most of the people that we work with that go home and sit in their barracks room and mouth breathe and play games for 8 hours. I spend most of my time in my garden, but I game from time to time. It's good fun.
That's pretty sick, man. Pretty sick.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Right.
Next episode, we're playing Cowboy Erotica. Or, excuse me, Western Novel or Gay Erotica.
Yes.
That'll be Donnie. If we can get Sam on, we can do the test to see who's manlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Sweet. I'm here for it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
We really got to get that audio fixed.
It's going.